What they talk about?
They talking about nothing.
What they talk about?
They talk about nothing.
What they talk about?
They talking about nothing.
What they talk about?
They talking about nothing.
Huh?
They talking about nothing.
Free noise. How y'all doing out there, man? Hope y'all doing good. Hope y'all living. Hope y'all breathing. Hope everything's good, man. How you doing, bro?
I'm good. I'm doing great.
It's good.
You. Let me talk to you for a second. Let me get your attention real quick. You are only as big as your surroundings. Let that sink in. You will only be as successful as your surroundings. I had a pet turtle. Actually, it was my son's. He had a pet turtle. And this turtle's growth depended on whatever habitat or environment that we put him in. So if we gave him a tank that was this size, he started off this small. If we gave him a tank that was this size, he would only get that big. If we put him in a tank this size, he'll get bigger. If we put him in an aquarium, he's going to be one of them big tortoises looking turtles. But he can only grow according or adapt according to his surroundings. That's us. Whatever our surroundings is, whoever we choose to surround ourselves with or around, that's going to determine our success. So do me a favor. Just think about it. Think about your closest ones in your life. Think about your go-tos, who you talk to every day. All right? You may not know what's in their bank account. You may not know their full success, but you know a full measure enough to know if they are where you want to be. And if they're not, you might have to do some reevaluating. And it's not to say that the friends around you who are not in the same mindset with you, that they're bad people. But if you are trying to go somewhere, wherever it is you're trying to go, see, our goal is to get to whatever your goal is. Granted that it's a good goal. And if whatever your goal is, you have to surround yourself. You have to be in contact with people in an environment that is that goal. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
That makes sense? Just like that turtle. So if I choose that I want to have financial freedom and I want to have a measure of success and wealth, and I choose to be around, even if I love them, be around ones that do not have the same mindset, guess what? I'm not going to go anywhere. I don't care how inspired I am. I'm not going to go anywhere because you can't expect to move the ones around you. Don't expect to be able to move the ones that are around you and inspire them to think the way that you think. You in a room of 10 other people on a lower vibration of mindset, they're going to influence you. You're not going to be doing anything. You can't influence them to do anything. So, surround yourself with the majority of the ones that has similar goals to yourself. And watch how fast you get to reach your goal. That's what we want to talk about today. We want to talk about your surroundings, our surroundings.
Pay attention to your surroundings.
Pay attention.
Yeah.
Pay attention.
Yeah. And I think you could take that even at a basic level of your surroundings. Like, even if you want to just simply feel better emotions, if you're always around someone who's negative, who can't seem to see any light in life at all, every time you call them, you're like, how you doing? Oh, my stomach hurt. Okay, you're like, all right, cool. But what else is going on? Yeah, my head hurt. My armpit hurt. Okay, everything hurt. Soon enough, by the 7th day you call them, you going to start, something going to hurt on you.
Exactly.
So it's like, you have to separate yourself from people who are negative. because you're going to, it's contagious. You're gonna
There you
end
go.
up
That's
with
the
that
word.
same type of thinking.
Contagious.
Yeah, it spreads. That
It's
negativity,
contagious.
yeah, like even whether you are conscious of it or not, that negativity spreads. It really spreads. That's why I'm really big on like positive reinforcement and being positive.
Yeah.
Life is gonna life. Life is
For
going
real.
to be life. Like it's gonna get rough. It's gonna be rough, but you have to find some light in it because I can't lay down and die. I just can't.
Mm.
I got to keep fighting. So it's like when you're around people, and a lot of people are not gonna find you encouraging to be around if you are always negative. You have nothing good to say. Well, the grass is green. The grass is beautiful. Oh no, I I don't like the grass.
Yeah.
It's too cold. I don't like it. Like find something positive to say.
Yeah.
You know, but that's why you gotta be careful because that can affect you mentally.
Yeah.
It can affect your emotions too.
Yeah.
Where you feel like, man, maybe there's no light in this life. Maybe there is no light. You know,
Seriously.
all based upon your surroundings of who you surround you, who's around you. You know,
That right there. Who is around you? It is good to encourage ones to be positive in order to do that, but in this particular case, we want to encourage you to pay attention to your surroundings and then muster up the courage to make the necessary change that you have to make. Why I say muster up the courage? Because that's what it's going to take. Because 9 times out of 10, some of these people that's around you are very, very close to you. They can be family members. And what's going to happen is you find yourself, when you're surrounded with family you grew up with and everything, I'm not saying neglect your family. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is you find yourself living your life. Be honest with yourself. You may find yourself living your life through what others expect you to be. So you might deep down inside want to do this one thing, or you want to be this, or you want to do something else, but what the people around, the community around you expect, you might be trying to move according to that. But that's the danger. Yeah. Most people never really truly find themselves, and then you can't get real with yourself. And when you can't get real with yourself, you're not going to be able to give that true gift that's deep within you, that true gift that's going to make you successful that we need from you. You're not going to be able to give that because you're going to be living through the expectations of your loved ones. Because 9 times out of 10, I'm not going to say 9 times out of 10, but it's likely that whatever you are trying to do, you may have supporters, but nobody is going to love it like you. If you're trying to be a content creator, that's your baby. Ain't nobody going to love your baby how you love your baby. If you want to be more healthy, get in the gym and eat better, ain't nobody going to support that like yourself. So you have to get yourself in an environment where people is on the same page.
Yeah. Yeah.
The same exact page. And if they are not, just be careful.
I learned that with the gym too, because usually I'm a morning person, but I've kind of shifted my gym schedule according to who I'm around. And it's like, you know, at times I have to acknowledge that I have different things in my life going on that others don't. So, you know, not that they're affecting me negatively, but I have to get real with myself and say, okay, I have to take notice of my surroundings and note that that's not going to help me get to where I need to go. So I may have to do, let's say, gym in the morning or go to that class at this time, you know, different things like that, because like you said, our goals, that's your babies. That's your goal. Nobody's going to handle that for you. Mm-hmm. Nobody can hop your body. Nobody can replace you. You're going to have to handle that. So that's very important to take note of that as well.
Yeah, this is very important. So just take out the time to, if you got to write it down, take out the time to really do a self-reflection and see some of the habits that you want to get rid of or some of the things that you're doing, and then the people that's around you. Cross-reference and check those habits and see where y'all got these things in common. And then you know, like, okay, yeah, I might have to spend a little less time with this person, or I might have to spend a little less time watching this show. See, your surroundings don't have to just be people. It could be your your entertainment, where you spend your time at. If you always in the house all day long, maybe you need to get up out the house. Maybe you need to go try a bookstore or something. You know what I'm
But
saying?
you know, as humans, we have a tendency to really crave company, and that motivates us. Like we really feel the most motivated when we have people with us. But we really have to understand that you have to separate that with the understanding that your purpose is to literally complete your goal, with or without anything, anyone. You have to complete your goal.
Yeah.
You know, you can't put conditions on your goal. Your goals have to be unconditional. You can't put conditions on your goals.
Right.
Well, I'll do it if I have people with me. Everybody's not on the same road as you are. You know, or I'll do it if this happens or if I have this. Your goal has to be unconditional. The only condition is to do it, is to complete your goal.
Mm-hmm. That's very important. Just sticking to the point of, man, your surroundings, keeping the right surroundings to match where you trying to go, your success, your value. You can be suppressing your value when you keeping yourself obeyed or you keeping yourself in these surroundings just because you don't want to hurt somebody's feelings. I mean, here's a news flash. You most likely in your journey going to hurt somebody's feelings that do not understand you. You are going to offend somebody that do not understand you. What can you say? Not everybody gonna like you. That's just what it is. But the real, you getting that gunk out. And you gonna get the real fresh you. And you can see your true value. I was watching something the other day on YouTube, and it was a professor. He was giving a speech. And he was motivating his students, and it wasn't an example, but he was just saying, like, he took a pen. He said, this is just an ordinary pen. Now, if I take this pen and it comes in a wrapper from the grocery store or from a store, this pen is worth $2.99. Okay? But take this same pen and then say this pen, when you order this pen from Paris and this comes in a emerald casing.
Yeah.
Now that pen costs $20.
Exactly.
And you take that value for what it is. But take that same pen and then you go put it somewhere in some museum in a glass casing with security around it, and this pen is worth $10,000. It's the same pen. The difference was the environment. Same pen, but what the pen been through is what makes it, what creates its value. That's a pen.
Yeah.
You are a human being. The value, you are already more valuable than any pen. Know your value. Get the right surroundings. You get so to speak, you get in that museum glass casing and you put your value, your standards up here, and this is who you are, whatever, whether somebody gonna like it or not. But your value gonna be up there, and then people gonna pay attention to you. So whatever you trying to do, you gonna be able to be successful in it.
That's a great point.
It hit me hard I'm like,
That reminds me like water, like from the airport, like how the same bottle of water would be like at the
Exactly.
at the corner store is $1, but since it's at the airport, it's like $7. Like, okay, but it's the environment is where it's at.
Exactly.
You know,
Exactly.
and I think that's a good thing. Is once again with taking notice of your surroundings, you're going to come up off that. You're going to realize where you at and where you need to be. Whether you need to withdraw yourself or you need to involve yourself, you know, in that environment. And I think that's something that needs to be taken notice of, definitely. You know, because at the end of the day, we all wanna get somewhere.
That's it.
As humans, we all want to get to a point where we are better than where we were yesterday.
That's it. We
That
should want
period.
to do that.
Yeah.
We should want to do that. So just sticking to surroundings. Pay attention to your surroundings. How you do that? Get away. Get away from your house. Okay, you do go out the house. Get away from your city. Okay, you get out the city. Go to another state. Go visit another state. Go visit another country. You will see there are things out here, and then you're going to find people that's gonna match your vibration.
Yep.
And they gonna help you get you to where you have to be. I mean, that's a true thing. It ain't what you know, is who you know. That could be a real thing. Get around the right people. But, just not taking up too much of y'all time. We just want to, once again, get that shooter out there. Free noise.
Free noise.
You know what I'm saying? We appreciate y'all time always. Please give us y'all feedback. Please give us some topic ideas that y'all want to hear about. We got some still in the chamber that we going to address and answer. But we just wanted to get that off our chest. So
yeah, man. Appreciate y'all. Remember to like, comment, subscribe.
Please.
Give us a shout out. DM us with personal messages.
It's free noise, y'all.
All right. Thank you. All right.
Peace. Love y'all.